Interestingly, however, I did run into Annie again. It was on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. She had moved back to New York. She was living in Soho with some guy. And when I met her, she was, of all things, dragging him in to see The Sorrow and the Pity, which I counted as a personal triumph. And Annie and I, we had lunch sometime after that, and,
18. Most doctors would try to talk me out of smoking.
I'm not like most doctors.
You know, this dresser really isn't so bad. Maybe I ought to give you this dresser and put yours down in this room.
How come when one of the cooks goes away for a day, you just go looking for little rooms?
Well, that's just something grown-ups have to do, Amy. Sometimes they don't leave anything.
I told them we were having our own communion service right here in the hospital.
Wow, what a crash. You went down like a ton of bricks. You woke Amy, you know.
I feel awful. I mean, it was our fire screen that brought him down.
Don't worry about it. Get drunk, get drunk.
Time.
I won't anymore, I swear. I'll give it up. Next Lent.
Oh, sure. I hope you...
Good, but I can't. I wish I could.
That was rough.
It helped the morale.
I bet you're counting the days now, Tilly.
Oh, 3 weeks.
To what?
Till I go home.
Where's that?
London.
Had enough of the tropics, eh?
I've been on the move 5 years. I'd like to go someplace and stay.
Oh my. What's a place like this doing around a girl like that?
Hello? That's a different look for you, isn't it?
Are you the keymaster?
Not that I know of.
Dans 3 jours pour la présentation à la presse.
Pas avant.
Elle nous fascine, hein, avouez.
Vous ne trouvez pas qu'elles sont un peu trop haut?
Are those the same ones?
Careful, Burke.
New house?
I wrote this article.
It don't say that.
He took my piece, he changed 3 lines, and he put his name on it.
But man, at least you're getting paid for all of that.
But they don't pay anything.
What? You mean you're doing all of that for nothing? Maybe you're not so smart after all.
I think this could be the weekend we decide. He said there was something very important he wanted to discuss with me. I think he's going to pop the question.
You do?
I think so. We're in the same city now. I've indicated that I'm receptive to an offer. I've cleared the month of June, and I am, after all, me.
That's my baby! Watch out!
We have to do an autopsy.
What?
I told you. We have to make sure how she died.
And I told you she drowned.
I'm not so sure. I have to see inside of her.
Since when do you care about the homeless?
I care about the homeless.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's keeping you up nights.
In any way.
You have to do this, Gerardo. You have to convince him. There's no other way.
What if by some incredible miracle this is just some crazy coincidence? What if he's innocent?
If he's innocent, then he's really fucked.
Yeah,
Does it work?
Usually.
sometimes.
You can spare me the bullshit, Inspector. You don't admire me. You don't even like me. None of your people do. But the beautiful part is I don't give a fuck. That's the upside of having a nervous breakdown. So, if you don't mind, I have a very busy day.
Okay.
Tell her.
Tell her.
Mom, you were chilly.
Yeah, chilly.
You forgot my birthday. You beat me with a baseball bat. But I understand.
I understand.
I forgive.
Forgive.
I love you.
I love you.
And Mom,
Mom.
now you're old.
Oh, God.
You've got a plastic hip.
And I've got the bat! Right. Next!
Come on now, give me the ball.
Just for you. Treat him well, and he will always be faithful.
You idiotic little dope! You could blow yourself fucking sky high with this demented crap. Hey.
I'll take this.
Honey, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm about to suffocate this cat instead of our daughter. That's what I'm doing.
I'll be in soon.
I think I'm handling it fine, Howard. I really think I am. Well, screw that!
How are we supposed to get through this?
What is this thing? I mean, it serves no useful purpose for there to be a bunch of choppy, crushy things in the middle of a hallway. No, I mean, we shouldn't have to do this. It makes no logical sense. Why is it here?
Because it's on the television
Well,
show.
forget it! I'm not doing it! This episode was badly written! Oh, this isn't exhilarating. This is exhilarating. Now, what does this mean for us money-wise?
Oh, well, you know, not that much because I have to appear to live off a school teacher's salary.
Off a school teacher's salary?
Mm-hmm.
Rounds us quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet streams, and the window that looks out on the mountains and the sea. Ooh, how lovely.
So when you're working on whatever it is you're working on, I mean, how do you see the heart as anything more than a...
Than a pump.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, it's just an organ, right? But somebody...
You know, human beings have been giving eulogies for thousands of years. You're doing this for the families. You'll comfort them. It's for them. It won't be about what happened that day. I mean, we'll talk about who they were and Make it about them. And that's what you can give the families.
There.
This where you found it?
Yes, ma'am.
Other notion. We do not believe our boundary has been breached. Those we don't speak of are much larger creatures than coyotes. And we would know if they had been here.
You cut yourself.
They don't make shot glasses as strong as they used to.
Uh-huh. Parents neither. You're gonna need stitches. When's the last time you went to a doctor?
When they tied my tubes.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
What's wrong with Spider-Man?
Well, it's a bit obvious. Oh, all right. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is about to save the universe from an evil thing, and
We're gonna show you how it's done, and then we hope you'll jump right in.
You especially.
Needles on.
Come on, my protege.
All right, teacher. Here we go.
Just cut in here. It's true. They're both attractive, but Laurel is also really cute. And I think that's a good thing. She doesn't let her cuteness get in the way of her hotness, and that's really special to me. Also, I think that Jessie has fake breasts, and I believe that over the life of a series, the audience can feel that. About everything. I'm sorry about the park. I'm sorry about the restaurant.
Who was that at the restaurant?
Someone I thought I knew. I was wrong. I mean, I had too much wine. I had a bad day at work. It was stupid.
What about the park?
You know, these mothers, you say 2 words to their children, they become hysterical.
That was in.
Look, it's a shame. It would have made a great side story, but we've no time to work it in. That was then, this is now. Okay, guys? We've got our story. Okay, cue graphics. Camera 5, give me a single.
Okay, here's
3,
what's the
4, get ready at the podium. 3, go wide. 4, you're in close. I'm going to start with the leaders and end with the mayor.
It's per tape.
Times 250,000 maximum in damages, and or up to 5 years in prison per offense.
Which adds up to $3.15 billion in fines, which would need to be paid back to the studios.
I'll write you a check.
And or
poor, underpaid woman in the third world.
No. We're also expensive. Our fee is $100,000.
It costs more to have someone born than to have someone killed.
It takes longer. Mutation. They could be normal again. If only they would try and try harder. If it doesn't work. These are all the things I said to my son Bobby when I found out he was gay. When he told me he was homosexual, my world fell apart. I did everything I could to cure him of his sickness.
Land on some sacred fern, for Christ's sake.
I'm not talking about some kind of pagan voodoo here. I'm talking about something real, something measurable in the biology of the forest.
Which is what exactly?
What we think we know is that there's some kind of electrochemical communication between the roots of the trees.
Gail?
Ramona.
Whoa, you guys know each other?
How long has it been? Well, don't tell or I'll have to strangle you.
You know how long I was waiting out there?
Tommy, it was awful.
Yeah, awful waiting 2.5 hours in the hot sun.
I was held up, okay? I mean, I stopped at this gas station just to pee. They had a gun.
This happened just now?
I thought they were going to kill me. Sorry I'm late.
Wow. Are you all right?
I don't want to talk about it.
How could you? You went to Cal State.
Gentlemen.
Well, at least I passed the bar.
Knock it off.
Barely, I'm told, hence politics.
Should I break out the milk and cookies here? Can we actually talk about the possibility of your holding a press conference together, addressing what's happened with Mr. Parmalee, issuing an apology, and moving on?
It would help if I'd done something wrong.
Oh, you soil.
He introduced me to my wife. He's my friend.
You stupid son of a bitch. You could have been where I am in 15 years.
I don't want to be where you are.
Too bad. Seeing as how I'm the one holding all the cards. And when I say cards, I of course mean big fucking gun.
Very big gun.
Let's go, Mork. Tim?
She's not that pretty and she smokes.
Tim?
I made love to a woman. Her name is Joan. She's from Omaha, Nebraska, and her mouth tastes like cigarettes.
You slept with someone?
It was a mistake. You mean everything to me.
I can't believe you.
Who are you, really?
I'm one of your keepers, Nathan. I'm put in place to look after you. It's the arrangement I made with your father in case something like this ever happened.
This is crazy. Call the police or something.
I already tried.
She has heard too much already.
What?
Are you serious?
As soon as you can, dump those clothes.
Don't lose that kid.
Now, in less than 20 seconds, we're gonna hit a soft curve before the bridge. It's different in every culture. It has changed over the years, but it has always required youth. There must be at least 5. The whore, she's corrupted. She dies first. The athlete.
He wants to leave too.
Let's make a deal. Just between you and me.
Do we have to shake hands?
No, we don't have to shake hands. Here's the deal. If you promise not to do it again, I won't say anything to your dad.
Oh, God. I've never seen real dead people.
What did you do?
You know how it is when you eat Chinese. Half an hour later, you're hungry again.
How could you?
Where are they?
Who?
Israelis, where are they?
Hang this thief if he hadn't been dying himself. You believe his feeble self-serving
All I
lies.
want to know is if it is true. I didn't ask for a tirade.
To talk about this any longer would dignify it. And I won't do that. Answer the question. Yes or no? Was I talking to you?
Bring her in. Bring her in.
This being could judge that art. It could decide if it liked it. It could write music and poetry.
Stop, please, Dian. Do you realize you just came to the CEO of a publicly traded weapons corporation and pitched a robot that can write poems?
Hello. Okay, are you ready? Con, look, Zed, come sit here. Con, look.
Hello,
Mummy. And there we go. We're doing you a picture, Grandma.
Shall we get started? Nearly 2 years ago, on the night of November 22nd, the SFPD received an anonymous call which led them to investigate what proved to be multiple murder, 4 dead bodies, and you, unconscious.
Yes. We all know about my condition.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone else was here. What a ding-a-ling. I forgot to introduce. This is my mentor, Dr. Rebecca Gorin.
This is reckless, Jillian. All someone has to do is sneeze too hard and everyone in this building is going to disintegrate.
It's completely unstable.
We need this safety light.
Safety lights are for dudes.
Safety lights are for dudes.
Hello. Oh, Sigourney.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're not even dead.
Wait till the end of this. Oh, Sigourney Weaver, this is Harold Meyerowitz.
Hi, I'm Sigourney.
I'm Harold.
Nice to meet you. So, just to see everything in the same room is awesome.
I'm so glad you came.
Well, we'll go off and see the bears.
Treat them well.
What is it with her and that fucking thing?
Her daughter's gone.
Everyone's daughter is gone.
The ones that are experimented on, who survived. The very few.
Everything. Laurie, Hammett, Donald Westlake. I just finished a sentimental education, and I loved it. It was so contemporary. I was amazed.
Gustave Flaubert, oui, c'est très bien, ma chère, but to be in this field, you'll need to read authors who are alive.
Lines. Three wavy lines.
It's amazing.
You're amazing with your ability to flood my psychic powers.
I can't believe you used to shock your students. I'm going to Wendy Heatherton's party, not that it's any of your business.
The butcher's daughter's gone fancy pants.
Yeah, and Frankie Getchell still can't carry a tune.
Never could, never will.
Let me know if you change your mind. I answer my phone.
Hildy answers her phone.
You are all I have. You are all we have. Come on, you can't just garden and go to your PTA meetings. That's not the joy I know. Oh, here. So you know exactly who you are walking out on. Culture and display. Now, where were we, Sweet Pea?
You were wondering which color dress would be best. You wore the emerald green last year.
With white frill on the sleeves and neck.
That's right.
I look pretty.